Hi everyone, it's Leanne. How you going? I said last time I'd come back and I'd show you some of those Christmas decorations that I made a few years back. This is one of them. Um, there we go. It's one of them. It's got a little reindeer on it. It's been embellished. And if you particularly just look on the edging here, there is a pearl strand that goes right round it, like that. It hangs on the tree either way, reindeer side or the other side, the flower that I put on there. That's one sort. There's others, little embellishments that I made. They're not Christmassy though. This one's another Christmas one. This one here is another pretty little one. There's a flower on that side. And once again, it's got the pearl around the edging, like that. That's another pretty little one. Can hang on the tree. Oh yes, I've got another one here. This one's has a nice pink flower on this side, shabby chic flower, and then it's got Merry Christmas on the other side. And once again, it's got embellishments in the edging there. So it's another pretty one you can hang on the tree. Let's see. That one, that's another one, but it's not a Christmas one. That's another Christmas one. That one there. It's got a pretty flower on the other side. And that one's another Christmas one. So I thought I would start on that, just to show you how I started it. Now, this one here is two discs of corrugated cardboard, and I cut the discs out. Now, if you want to have a measurement size, this one here is about 3 inches. Yeah, around 3 inches. So you just find something, either the edge of a bottle or top or something that's 3 inches, and then you draw the circle out on the cardboard, and then you put two of those discs together. Just glue it together with some tacky glue, something that glues very strongly and quickly, and then find some either material, fabric, silk, satin, whatever you like, a Christmassy feel type material or Christmas themed material, or some paper. In this instance, I've used some paper for both my sides, and you just cut the discs out and glue that on as well, and that's what you start with. Now I have got some pictures here that I'm going to use. I thought I'd use this holly one, and I'd put a little ribbon like that on the front of it. It's quite effective, isn't it, with the red in the background. Now before I do that, I'm going to use some of this red Christmassy themed leather that I had in my stash somewhere, in my drawer, and I'm going to put it around the edge to edge it. Now you could use anything to edge yours. You could use pearl strands. You could use any sort of decorative trim whatsoever. You can use ribbon. You can use almost anything you can find, and if you can, I just happen to be lucky to have this red themed one, and to go around the edge, and it covers it up. So you want something that may cover that up. Now in the past, in those ones I just showed you, excuse me again, I used this beautiful lace on the front and on the back. And in the middle here, instead of using the red leather, I've used a pearl in the middle here. And then the lace covers it up. Now this is a silk material. Oops, hang on, my camera dropped. Can you see? Yep, you can. This is a silk material, piece of material that I found, and I just used it. It's very delicate. I've used a ribbon here and a Merry Christmas applique here. It's quite effective, but I've used a nice shabby chic flower on the other side. A beautiful paper rose in the middle. Now that's quite effective on your Christmas tree, and it looks really, really pretty. So, but I'm going to attempt to do something, change that up a little bit. I may get some lace, but I'll just show you how to do it the first time. Now, two 3-inch circles of corrugated cardboard. Glue them together, either put material on the circles or use paper like I have. I use material on the other, silk, satin and other Christmassy themed material. And when you've come to this point, we want to edge it. I'm using this leather. You could use anything. Now, I had my heat gun on, but I left it on too long before, and the glue sort of went rusty, which is, you know, not good either, because it leaves a mark. Now I'm just going to start this, so I'm just going to put it on. Now be careful because it's hot. But once you get it started, you'll be right. There we go, I started it. Now I'm going to put it over here now. It's a little bit fiddly, but continue. Right, so we've started it. We've got the leather. It's a real shiny Christmassy leather, and it looks quite effective on this circle. Now continue, and the leather's not going to cover everything, but it'll cover most of it, and that's what you're after. Okay. Now you could use one of these discs. You don't have to use two. I just use two because I like a bit of bulk, and I like a bit of thickness. It gives it a little bit more strength. It feels a little bit more bulkier. Right. Now I forgot to cut this. I should have cut it first before I started gluing that down there. But anyway, what's done is done. Now, I've got that joining as best I can. And voila, that's what it looks like. A disc with some beautiful leather binding around it. Right, now we're going to stick our pictures on next. You can still put lace around that like I did on that other one. You put it on the front here and the back, and then you should be able to see the leather in the middle, or the pearls that you put down, or the ribbon. And I'm not sure whether I should have it going up or across. I think I'll go across. Right, now I did have my ribbon. So I've got a red polka dot ribbon. You can make them yourself or you can buy them that way. I bought mine that way. Now I'm going to stick it there in the middle of my bauble, like that. Just hold on for a few seconds because the glue wasn't set then. So I've got that. And then I've got this beautiful holly plant. And I'll just see. And I fussy cut that out. I just see where it looks the best. Might have it coming down. Let me just see. This could have it that way, or could have it that way. Let me just see what looks the best. Maybe that way. Nope. I think I'll do it that way, long ways. So okay, we'll put some glue there. And we'll stick it on to the ribbon. And just hold it down. Like that. Red's a beautiful colour and for Christmas, and the green. I love the red and the green at Christmas time. So there you go. There's one Christmas decoration that you can use on your tree. I haven't put a little piece of ribbon on it yet. I've got a little piece here. You know where I got this from? My husband bought me a top and I just cut it off. You know how you use these to hang on the coat hanger. I cut them off. I can't stand them. Anyway, so I'm going to crisscross that to see where the best spot is. And that's good enough hanging there, I think. And you can glue it on the back. It doesn't matter. Hang it on the back like that. Just like that. See? It's got its little hanging. Now you can leave them on if you want. I haven't got a problem with leaving them on, but we'll cut them off just to make sure that they're all the same size. And there we go. Now I'll just get some of these strands off. This is very stringy glue, this one. They say stringy glue's cheap glue, but I do buy the cheap stuff. Maybe that's true. Anyway, there we go. There's one Christmas decoration. Isn't that sweet? So I'll put it with the other ones because I'm going to put these on my tree this year. So there's another one. Actually, I'll just put it over here so you can have a look at it. Can you see it from there? Yep. I'll put that back over there. Right, I've got a second one here that I might try out. I'll just put these in the bin. Right, now, this one's a green one, and I've already cut the discs out and I put some green paper on it. Right, and I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to put some red leather around it, this Christmassy leather. We'll start there. I'll just have to crisscross my arms for a sec. There we go. Right, now what we do is we put some glue, not just a little bit of glue. You'll need enough glue for it to stick. Now get it started, push it down, that's it, and do exactly the same. Now, just because I've got some leather here, it doesn't mean that you have to use leather. You can use whatever you like. See? And edge it. I like shabby chic pearls and things like that, and the colour pink, and so I'll be tended to use pearls, and I have around most of my Christmas decorations. Now I've got some other decorations I made there a few years back, and I'll show you them. I've put them away because I'm only temporarily living here. This is our very old house, and it's ours, but it's very old. It won't be here forever, so I've cut that off, and I'll just glue down the last bits. Right, there we go. You see that? It's got some strands on it, but you can see how it's edged. Edged like that. Right, now I have this yellow ribbon, and I've got this Christmassy themed candle here. Right, so I think, let me just see that again. Put that down there, and I'll put the ribbon there. I can just go over the top of it like that. Right, so I'll put the ribbon there. Like that. And then we've got a beautiful candle. And I'll just put that down. And let me just see. Right. I might just put it all the way down here instead of worrying about it up there. I'll just let it sit up there. The candle part, that is. But I'll just glue this bottom part. Yeah. I'll glue it just down the bottom here, where my fingers are, and I'll leave the candle stand on its own like that. So I glued it across here, and I left the candle freestanding on it, that being glued down. So there's another one, another Christmas disc, and put some ribbon on it again, of course. I'll find some and do that. And that's another one that I've done. You can find little Christmas decorations free on the net, and you just put some cardboard on the back to strengthen them, give them some strength, and you can use them on your discs. I've got some baubles here that I've got things I'm going to do with. Here's the baby Jesus. Right, last time I was talking about a nativity set I was going to buy. I bought that. It's come through the mail from eBay. They're not cheap, those nativity sets. They're quite dear. This one cost me $30. I'm not happy with how it looks, because this is one of the wise men, or kings, or whatever you call them. You know, see the resin? It's made out of resin, but it's cheaply painted. And that was cost me $30. Now I've got some bovine here, some animals, in other words. Right, a cow and a horse or fowl. There's a shepherd, and there's another wise man. So the colour on them's not good, but that's okay. The baby Jesus looks terrible. Like, look how dull that is, the face, and it's terrible. I might have to glam that up a little bit with more gold or something. I'm not sure. But I've also got a baby Jesus here. I could make my own little cradle and put this little one in, because this one's better, sucking his thumb, but it looks like, you know, a bigger, clearer doll. So I might do that. But anyway, here's the nativity set. It came in the mail, and I am going to definitely, and I have definitely started on that. I'll just show you in another video how I started it. And please go and make these discs. Now, these discs are really good for the Christmas tree. They're handmade. You can pass them down, and you can give them to your children. But they're so pretty. And don't forget, you can use one disc. You don't have to use two discs like I just like I did. I just like to have the bulk here. It looks prettier. But anyway, oh, there's strands. Please try them. You can put lace around them. You can put also the ribbons, of course, buy them or make them yourself. But you can also get a pleats that says Merry Christmas. Make a flower for the other side. Like on this side, you could do exactly the same as you did on that side. Or you can put a nice shabby rose or something on there, or something shabby chic, or something Christmassy. So there, I've made 2 discs, showed you how to do that, so you can make some of your own. And in the next video, I'll show you exactly how I've started my Jesus, baby Jesus in a manger, and how I've bought the nativity set, and how I'm going to construct a creche or a stable for the nativity scene. So till I see you next time, see you in the next video. Take care.